If you've been feeling stuck or stagnant in your business, you are not alone. Listen, it's not that you're lazy. It's not that you're behind. It's not that you're not doing a lot. It's you haven't built momentum. Let's talk about that. Welcome back. My name is Latrice Claiborne, and I am a mompreneur coach and a systems and automation strategist. I'm a homeschool mom of 4 boys, and I know a lot about how to build a thriving business without sacrificing your family. And today, I want to talk about why you're not gaining momentum in your business. First things first, you have all the ideas. There is no shortage of ideas or great things that will be great to do in your business. But the reality is, do you have the time? Do you have the time? Do you have the team? Do you have the funds to do the things and to implement the things that you want to do in your business? Next thing is, you're doing a lot of random tasks. You're doing a lot of stuff. I know when I was at a certain point in my business, I kind of just felt like I was tired and I was working all the time and I'm doing, but like I was running in place and going nowhere fast because I was just doing a lot of things that seemed businessy, that seemed like I should do, that are just tasks like, I made a post on social media. Oh, I did, I was doing just a whole bunch of stuff, but the stuff were just tasks that had no strategy attached to them. And then here's where else I went wrong. I had no systems. There was no structure. There was no rhyme or reason to what I was doing, why I was doing, what the goal was, and how said task was going to help accomplish this goal. There was literally no systems. There were no systems in place. So if you have no structure and no systems in place, really your business could fall apart at any time. I found myself constantly putting out fires, constantly checking emails and dealing with client stuff. And then I got down into the rabbit hole of taking care of my clients. But then on the other side of that, I was working in the business, not working on the business, not doing the things that help my business to grow. And so when said project with client A was over with, I'm waiting for another client. And where was that client? I don't know where they were. Why? Because I never worked on the business. I never did the marketing and the things that I needed to do in and out of season to make sure that there were always people lined up in my pipeline. Another thing I had to realize was I was running my business from a reactive standpoint. I was not being proactive. I was literally just putting out whatever fire came up and reacting to whatever the emergency was for that day instead of taking a strategic approach. I had no routine. Now, if you guys watch my other videos, you know how I am with systems, with structure for the house, for the family, for the kids, for the business, for every aspect of my life. And if you are where I think you might be right now, everything just feels like a lot. Like small stuff even feels like a lot. Like posting on social media is just like, oh my gosh. I know we don't love it, but God gave us this free marketing tool and use it to reach the people. We got to use it. And so everything just felt like so much. Every small task, when you have a to-do list and it might be 50 tiny, teeny, small little things, but them little teeny, tiny little things add up. And when you're looking at it, it looks like so much more because of the length of it all. That's kind of how it is when we don't have any structure in the business and all those tasks that we need to do just seem like a lot. But really, they are a bunch of small tasks that might take us a little bit of time each day to start knocking stuff off the to-do list. It's my goal to help moms get peace in their business, in their lives, in their homes. Once you get that peace in those areas, you won't have as much mental clutter. You won't feel so mentally overwhelmed all the time. Because what happens is when we get so mentally overwhelmed, we then become stagnant and we then take no action because it's just so many things and I don't know where to start. You need systems. You need routine. You need to have a rhythm. You need to have some balance. Whatever word you prefer to use, you need all of those things. You need a community. You need some accountability to get those things done so that you can start moving the business forward. And you need a routine. You need a routine in place so that you can start building the consistency. We all talk about all the things we want to do, but the issue is we are not consistent when it comes to working on our businesses. We are not consistent in that. And I'm talking to myself as well. In certain areas, I've been inconsistent. One thing is true, it's impossible for you to not get better at something if we continue to do that thing over and over and over again. If we continue to show up on whatever that looks like for you, if that's on social media, show up in your office getting work done, showing up on video, showing up at podcast interviews, whatever that looks like. If we continue to show up, we will continue to perfect that skill over and over and over again. So I sat back and I said, what can I do to get the women of God to get consistent and start taking action? I've been coaching mompreneurs for years now, and there are those who are like, look, I'm a quick start. Tell me what I need to do and I'm gonna do it. But then the majority are very, we wear a lot of hats, and so they're very overwhelmed. Very, very overwhelmed. And so it's like, yes, all that is great, but that's just another thing I have to do. I understand what you're telling me, but that's another thing I have to do. So I said, well, what can I do to get mompreneurs to just take small action to get some movement going so we can start building that consistency? And look, the Holy Spirit gave it to me. It's a 30-day momentum challenge. A 30-day momentum challenge. So for 30 whole days, you will do a small task that takes between 15 and 30 minutes a day. You got 15 to 30 minutes? I think you got 15 to 30 minutes. 15 to 30 minutes a day to do a small task. These tasks will help you build confidence and consistency. They're all geared around strategy and systems and structure so that you can start doing some of the things that you've been pushing off. Now, the cool thing about this challenge is it is completely free. Absolutely free. I just need you to show up. All it takes is your time. It just costs your time. 15 to 30 minutes a day. Now, this challenge is being held inside my private Christian mompreneur community. So if you're not in the community, when you join the challenge at the link below, when you join the challenge, you will automatically be added to the community because all of the details of the challenge, the daily prompts, all the things are happening inside the community. Now, you will also have accountability. You have a community of people and you got me staying on you. You have to come in a group. You got to post each day. Like, this is something that you owe to yourself, to your business, and to your legacy. This is something that can get the needle moving forward in your business. And the visibility alone that you will gain from this challenge is wonderful because we know that when you got your strategy, you got your systems in place, and you're constantly being visible, now this can lead to new clients, new leads, new prospects being able to see and put eyes on your offers and on your business who may not have heard about you before. If you feel like you needed a reset, this is your opportunity. So click the link below. I will see you in the community and in the challenge. I cannot wait to get started. We start June 23rd. June 23rd. So go ahead and put it on your calendar after you go in below and click the link to register. As usual, it is my pleasure to serve you. Click the like button on the video. Don't leave me hanging. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.